Hello everyone, we're going to go over the review for test 1 for contemporary math 1332. So we're going to cover the first 5 questions in this video. Number 1, determine if the set is the empty set. So in order to be an empty set, it should display in raster form. It will be either this or this symbol. If you noticed in the given exercise, we have a 0 inside the braces and we have the empty set inside the braces. So therefore, this is not empty. If it would have been this braces, empty braces, or the 0 through the line, which is a null set, then you will have said yes. Question number 2. Determine whether the statement is true or false. 15 is an element of this set that is in raster notation. So 15 is between 2 and 20, but the only thing is, I recommend that you spend in order to follow the pattern to realize that 15 is not included in the raster form because the pattern goes only includes even numbers from between 2 and 20 inclusive. That means including the 2 and including the 20. 15 is not present. So therefore 15 is not an element of this set. So it is not true that it's an element, therefore it is false that it is an element. 17. It might not be that clear, but the symbol used here is this one, and that means it's not an element. On 15, the symbol is like the E, and that means in this case the question was, is 15 an element of the given set? So on number 3, 17 is not an element or a number inside this raster notation between 1 and 10. 17 is after 10. So therefore it is stating that 17 is not an element, and that is true. It is not an element of the given set in raster notation. Number 4, determine if the set is the empty set. So you have to read the description here. First of all, we will need to pay attention to what they are asking as we read it. So they're stating that it is x such that x is less than 6 and x is greater than 10. So you cannot find an x that is satisfied to be a number less than 6 and greater than 10. You can be either one of those two, but you cannot be both. You cannot be less than 6 and greater than 10. Therefore, since we cannot find numbers that satisfy or values of x that do not satisfy the given set builder notation, it will be a yes, it is an empty set. If it was with an or, that means that if it was x is less than 6 or x is greater than 10, we would have said it's not an empty set because you are able to find numbers that are less than 6 and greater than 10. Therefore, it would not have been an empty set. Number 5, express the set using raster, the raster method. So that means the list, and it is enclosed in braces. So in set builder notation, it is stating that x such that x is an element of the natural numbers. And remember, the natural numbers are the counting numbers between 1 to infinity. And x lies between 0 and 4. So that means that the 0 and the 4 is excluded. It would have been included, the 0 and the 4 would have been the correct answer. If it had the word inclusive at the end after the 0 and 4, if it says comma inclusive, this will have been the answer. But here, since it says between 0 and 4, the endpoints are not included. So you're only included the numbers between 0 and 4. And these are the first 5 questions on this review.